Guys, it's your own boy, the one only Great Dane, back with day 787, Star Drop opening. And again, I did check the last video, so I do see the FPS counter is visible in the video. Again, just whenever I get to it and you guys see this, you guys can let me know. I'll try to make sure to put it down in the comments, asking you guys whether or not you actually want to see the FPS counter in the video. Again, I assume it doesn't take away from the quality of the video, and that just gives me an idea of how well the actual video is running, but anyway, let's get to the star drops.
Epic.
Starting with an epic at 200 coins.
Epic.
Another epic, 100 power points.
Epic.
Wow, 3 epics and 500 XP doublers. So pretty decent opening. Again, if we ignore the interesting collab image we have on the screen here, again, I did watch it, and apparently they're adding more use to XP doublers, where it doubles quests instead of the, I don't even know what you'd call it, the daily XP or the refreshing XP in battles. I don't know if it'll still do both, but based on the way they made it sound, it would only work towards doubling quests now, which should help you use it up a lot faster, because again, you guys notice when I usually say how many XP doublers I have on any specific day. I did have 0 for a while, but I've been holding on to around like 10,000 for a while now. So it should help you use those up a bit quicker. Again, I don't know if it's going to make that much of a significant difference. Again, a lot of interesting changes. I don't know if I care too much about the actual collab itself. Again, there are some cool skins in there, but I mean, I'm not going to be horribly disappointed if I don't get all the collab skins, especially because since it is a collab, there's a very good chance the skins are going to come back in this shop, and they'll have that whole like they're probably going to be a limited exclusive thing where they'll have like a last chance to buy them thing like they've done with the other events. So again, I'm not really too worried about that anyway. So we have the daily streak, day 195, Sindulor no I Gloria. Again, without pain there's no glory. If we go to the actual mode selection, again, Credit Spike, I want to say it was inherently difficult. Obviously, again, with using Colt, you pretty much get infinite ammo, and I saw someone playing Finks, and that kind of helped with the projectiles, which are probably the hardest part of this Brawl-o-ween boss. When I found out, if you actually kind of stay in line with where he's throwing those 3 grenades, the 3 spike balls, they explode multiple times over and they can just kill you instantly. So I found as long as you're just running in a circle the whole time, it's pretty unlikely you're gonna die. You do have to stay away from the edge though, because he puts down those little spike turret things that can shoot at you if you get too close to the edge. And again, he throws them really far for some reason, so they're usually hiding in the bushes and you can't see them. So as long as you kind of run sort of on the outside of the map, but not too close to the edge, you're usually going to be fine. So it was more difficult, but not too bad. And again, this is kind of what I was hoping for, is we have Kaizu Kenji with the supercharge. Again, I don't know if it's going to be as crazy as the one with Headless Tickman, but if it is, I'll probably just run Otis, because again, if you can just infinitely stop him from attacking, easy wins. And again, you will notice this one is going up to difficulty impossible 7, so this is going to be the hardest one technically of all of them, but we do have the infinite, or what I assume to be the infinite supercharges. Again, it doesn't tell us what the actual raid is, but we also still have the Ziggy boxes for 3 more days. Again, I got 2 more. I did end up buying another box because again, it was late last night. I just kind of rushed through them. I got 1 win, two losses again, which is incredibly unfortunate, but I played 1 match with an Edgar and 1 with a Bull, and neither of those matches were gem grabs, so you can probably guess where that's going. So again, another 80 gems down the drain, but I don't plan on buying any pumpkin boxes because I assume these skins will be out again at some point anyway. Obviously, I hope to get the Kaizu Kenji skin, or just as many as I can. But again, hopefully I can get some more cosmetic items or something out of these Ziggy boxes. I've been pretty unfortunate with that. Again, just 2 more boxes of resources. But as of today, we have Volley Brawl Strong Side, Brawl Hockey Slippery Slap, Knockout 5v5 Serpent Shrine Island, and Brawl Arena, the Smack Dome, but nothing really too crazy going on. Again, see like there, I can actually see the dip in the FPS, and I don't know what's causing it. But I at least think it's nice to see that, and I can point it out. Again, I did clear up more storage, and I am running off of battery savers, so again, the quality of the in-game menu has been significantly better since changing both of those things, I think, anyway. Hopefully you guys feel the same way about that. In the shop, we still have the Kaizu Kenji offer. Again, so I'll probably be doing my pumpkin box mega opening tomorrow, and then I'll wait out on the star drops after that. Again, just because I don't, at most I'll get 1 more pumpkin box the next day and I'll just open that up, but otherwise I'm probably not going to be getting that much more anyway. Plus Kaizu Kenji is the last boss, and I think that's they're probably not going to release any more quests, so I think that's actually the last candy I can get anyway, and that should definitely be enough to put me over 2,300. I'll probably have some left over, unfortunately, that I can't do anything with, but that's still 24 pumpkin boxes. Is pretty good, I would think. Hopefully I get some actually good things out of it. Again, as you can see, I had small pack 3 out of 3. I did end up buying another one, but at least it's 20% off apparently, so I don't feel horrible about it. And again, hopefully I won't have to spend any more gems. I'll try and take a bit more time on them today. We have the actual pumpkin box offers. We have Super Ranger Brock Blue at a discount. Again, I don't know if there are any other ones on discount. I do own at least 2 of them. But again, if I can get it for free, I don't feel the need to buy it. And then again, you have 1 special offer on Aquamarine Sprout, which I would get if I had the bling, but not quite. And then again, just the now with bling offers I think are kind of goofy. $15 worth of power points is certainly interesting. I have daily freebie of 60 XP doublers, as well as 10 power points. Again, really nothing too crazy going on, so as of today, I have 13,006 XP doublers, again even more than I thought, and 189,733 power points. Again, they did mention that change for XP doubler usage, but they still have not mentioned anything about how we're gonna use up some of these power points, though they also mentioned that they are going to be having another Brawl Talk next month instead of doing the one every 2 months like they've been doing for over a year now, I think. So I think that's pretty hype as well, but you guys gotta let me know if you're excited for this Stranger Things collab. Again, I think it's fair to say it now. If it's definitely not gonna be a spoiler by the time I post this, but yeah, I don't know. Again, I still haven't even watched Stranger Things. Obviously I'm aware of it and what it generally stands for, but I still have not actually watched it, so obviously I'm not as hype about it as some people. But again, some of the skins are cool, but I won't feel too bad if I don't get them immediately during the event. But they're also even adding more value to the Brawl Pass, it would seem, through some of the new implementations they're adding. They're reworking Hypercharge. Again, I can't even say everything in the video because it's just going to take too long. You guys just have to go watch the 7-minute video they actually posted for the Brawl Talk if you guys want to know. But again, about 9 more matches should be enough to get me the 4 more boxes, and I can lose at least one of the matches and still get them all. So yeah, again, 1 Ziggy box today, 2 more the next, and 1 more after that, and that should guarantee me getting Ziggy. Again, I've just been hardly getting anything good out of the boxes. I got 1 box with 2 skins, being Possessed Poco and the Loki Chester, which again are pretty good, but I've opened like 10 now, and that's still kind of so again, hopefully you guys are having better luck. And again, someone in my club just straight up bought Ziggy, I think, in the Supercell store before the event's even over, which I was a bit questionable about. But you guys definitely need to let me know if you're going to try hard in this challenge. Again, if you're dodging matches or just taking it as is, which again, I wanted to believe that was an option, but you're really probably just not going to make it very far if you do that. But other than that, let's see how far I can take this, guys.